What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. See that red subscribe button down below? Go ahead and push that and show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So, kind of an impromptu kind of haul. I got a couple things I scooped up at Ross, and a package came in from SCENTual Obsessions. We'll be right back. So first and foremost, I guess we'll go over what I grabbed. These have been on my radar for a long time. The prices were right and I came across them in the wild. It's never ones that I'm like, oh, I have to have, and I grab them when I shop online. But the prices were right. Added to my Nautica collection with Aqua Rush. It's $10.99, that's pretty hard to beat. And then Kenneth Cole RSVP. I've heard good things over the years, 100 ml. $16.99. I mean, that's pretty hard to beat. And then package from SCENTual Obsessions. So, you know, it's kind of been requested over and over and over and over. So I figured, since this is some cheapy stuff that could go either way, I'm thinking, let's do a little trash or treasure, shall we? So, haven't done one of these in a long time, because a lot of what I've been buying is just straight up treasures. A lot of stuff I've been getting in has just been straight up treasures. You know what I mean? It's never been a situation where it really could go either way, and I was able to just do it that way. So we bust these out the boxes real quick, and we will do that accordingly. You know, for as long as RSVP's been around, I have never tried it. So let's grab some test strips, and which with the Nautica fragrance, I don't know how much of a justice it's going to do it, because it's a, you know, cheap aquatic. But let's do that one first. Let's go with Nautica Aqua Rush, $10.99, 100 ml. Hard to beat, you know. I love some Nautica fragrances, so let's check it out. My trusty Zaharoff test strips. Give that a second, because being a cheap fragrance, you know it is full of alcoholic goodness in the opening. So put that right there for now. All right. Standard minty aquatic, you know. Far from anything groundbreaking. Light, citrusy, airy, ozonic, aquatic. Some grapefruit, little woods. Definitely a little mint. It smells like something they've done before, you know, but I just... You're going to be hard pressed to find a Nautica fragrance that I'm going to rate trash. So I'm just going to be honest with you. Nautica Aqua Rush, treasure. They're always going to be a treasure with me. $10 for a fresh aquatic like this. It's because there's $10 fragrances that smell a lot cheaper than Aqua Rush, I'll tell you. And then next, this is going to be the tricky one. This is going to be the one that can go either way. I know there's an iris note in here. Obviously, it's not a lipsticky iris note. But I know there's an iris note in RSVP. I did look up Fragrantica before I bought it. You know, this one I just pulled the trigger. So let's check it out. Let's see if it's something I'm gonna like. I believe it's got some cyclamen, or I'm trying to remember which pink flower it is, but it's got a pink flower in it. So from what I understand, it's very floral, and I enjoy some floral fragrances. So I'm gonna give this a second, and we'll see. This is the moment of truth. Kenneth Cole RSVP is the one that could be trash, or it could be treasure. So. Yeah, it's very, very floral. Bit of sandalwood. It's got a creaminess to it. I definitely smell the iris. It's powdery. I like this. Yeah. I like it. I'm actually going to spray this one on my skin too. I like it. You already know what it's going to be a treasure rating, so let's see. Yeah, it's very floral, very woody. Powdery. I like my powdery fragrances. That's definitely the iris doing that. But it's got a thick creaminess from the sandalwood. I like that. It's starting to develop a little bit already. Because it's definitely not going to have a lot of longevity because there's no shine on my arm whatsoever. Yeah, Kenneth Cole RSVP, treasure. I like them both. Two treasures. Sorry, guys. I know y'all were hoping for a trash, probably from at least Nautica, but I mean, I love Nautica fragrances. And RSVP's right up my alley. I like woody floral musks. That's what that, I'm sure the classification is on that, a woody floral musk, because that's what it smells like. Yeah, I like it. Two treasures for sure. So you see these out at Ross? They're worth grabbing. $17 for 100 ml from Kenneth Cole, a classic Kenneth Cole fragrance, and $11 for any Nautica fragrance is a good route to go. So until next time, guys. Excuse me, I'm jumping ahead of the game here. I completely forgot I have a package. I was about to close this thing out on these trash and treasures. So let me tell you what's in here. I know what's in here. So Kevin over at SCENTual Obsessions, shout out to you, Kevin. He sent out 4 new batches of Andy Warhol to several people, and he wants our opinions on which ones we like the most. He knows they're fresh. He understands all that because you got to let his fragrances macerate, but he wants our opinions nonetheless. So that's what is in here, I'm sure. And he did tell me he was going to throw the Andy Warhol beard oil in here for me. So I'm pretty confident that's what this is. Trying to find, there we go. Now, this is why I keep this knife on hand, guys, because you never know. There we go. Cool bottle design. Yep, a 1 ounce Andy Warhol beard oil. I like the little dropper style. That's pretty cool. Definitely appreciate that, Kevin. Oh yeah, that's some Andy Warhol goodness. This is a big bag full of Andy Warhol. So you know, it's great when it's a whole bunch of Andy Warhol. So, that's batch number 2. Let's take a look at the others. Oh, there's more than just 4 batches of Andy Warhol in here. There is 6 batches in total. Holy God Jesus. So, yeah, they're all numbered. They just couldn't all fit. Hold that to where you can see. There's 6 batches. We're going to have to do a separate video for this. He said we don't even have to make a video. He just wants thoughts and opinions on and gather everybody's vote on which is the best batch. So we'll have to do a separate video for that because it is 6 of the same fragrance, 6 different batches of the same fragrance to compare which is going to have the most potency. Just what do you think smells the best, basically? What's putting out the most, so on and so forth, all the different categories and ratings. So this will be fun. We'll do this in a separate video. Kevin, thank you for sending all this Andy Warhol goodness out to me. Like I said, this is something I'll have to do a separate video for because I don't want to just, you know, run this for 20 more minutes because it's going to be every bit of 20 more minutes if I sit here and do this. So until next time, guys, I will say, geez, I mean, they were both treasures, so it's kind of hard to knock them. But do me a quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know in the comments, do you already have these? Did you used to have RSVP? Have you had it before? And who's excited for some new batches of Andy Warhol from SCENTual Obsessions? I know I always am. Until next time, I will say if you get your hands on these and you give them a spray now, it's a real good chance you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.